So one of our clients basically received a mail from the Amutot Registrar, which looked different. He was a bit frightened. He opened the mail and he saw a letter. And the letter basically invited him to some kind of interrogation at the Amutot Registrar regarding ongoing questioning on the operation of an Amuta that he is a board member in. He was frightened. He immediately called me, very frightened about the situation, because he also called the Amutot Registrar about the letter, and he spoke with an accountant there that was part of the hearing or the interrogation they went to invite him to, and he asked them to send him questions by email so he can consult with a lawyer and answer, because he's not used to this kind of questioning. And basically she said no, that they want to just invite him for questioning, and they don't want him to even prepare for it because they want it to be real, and he felt naturally scared. Immediately I explained to him that what the Amuta is going through is basically what's called an in-depth investigation. And every Amuta in Israel goes through a process like this. Basically, the Amutot Registrar outsources private accounting firms to get files of nonprofits, of Amutot, and they go through the financial statements, they go through all the records, the protocols of the Amuta, and they look for problems that could arise, mainly whether, for example, the director or the board member receives a salary, whether there is any conflict of interest, like family relations between the two board members or the board members and the audit committee members. They check if the salaries aren't too high and above the par for the turnover, relevant turnover of the Amuta. They check to see if the funds being used are being used to further the objectives that are registered in the Amuta. This specific board member or director of the Amuta also, because he doesn't receive a salary, naturally we told him he can't, he isn't very much involved with the ongoing activities of the Amuta, so I also made sure the Amutot Registrar is aware of this. So we brought the CEO of the Amuta that's more aware of everything that's going on, and of course we also explained from the offset to the Amutot Registrar that the board member isn't involved in the daily activities of this nonprofit, because he's just a board member. He gets reports from the CEO regarding the salaries, if there are any changes, if there are any expenditures that look different, but other than that he's not getting paid, so naturally he can't be involved too much. The Amutot Registrar fully understood this, because this is just the reality. And at the end of the day, I also made sure the CEO knows how to answer the right questions, and there were no problems with the Amuta. There were just some clarifications that were asked. There were some issues explaining where the money went towards, and we explained that these purposes were part of the written objectives of the Amuta, and everything went well, and the Amuta got a proper management certificate in the end. And the board member was very happy that I helped him and that I calmed him down after getting this letter. Anyway, this is part of our ongoing work, and I decided to start explaining about what I do here every day in the office. I love my job. I'm excited to come to the office every day, and I think cases like this, to me at least, are exciting and fun. If you have any issues like this or similar to this, you can feel free to contact us, and we'll be happy to be of assistance.